Greetings, Mindcrafters, and welcome to another exciting discussion with goats on the exciting things we talk about with Minecraft and becoming the boss of your brain. If the wind gets to be too much, I might have to do a redo. There goes King Lear. He's so handsome. Looks like a moose. Part moose. And there's Hamlet. All right, nice job. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the connection. Sorry, I'm Dr. Kimberly Quinn with Hamlet, King Lear, and Caesar, and I'm here my role is to help you become the boss of your brain, right? Synonymous with become the boss of your thoughts. I'm going to park myself right here, and hopefully the wind will not be a problem. Yeah, because when we sort of acquire thought control through practice, whatever we practice, we inevitably get good at, right? We can really, truly live our best life. I mean, that is the deal. So today we're going to talk about gratitude and forgiveness. You know, we talked about changing your story. We talked about letting go, shifting out of things because habits aren't broken, they shift. And today we're going to kind of bring some of that together, tie it up, tie it up together, because gratitude, just a quick rehash, remember, is not just something that's just touchy-feely. You can make it that, but it's neurological. It's actually neuropsychological, because neurons, like toddlers, can be trained with a lot of effort and practice, consistency, like a good parent. And so when they're trained consistently to look for the good in your day, which hence the good in your life, they're going to start to think of it all on their own. That's how it goes. And people often think that, there's memories. It's just like happy memories and this kind of memories, that kind of memories. No, it's not like Disney's Inside Out and you can just, dip into somebody's mind and pull out these little colored balls. It doesn't work like that. What memories are really is just neurons grouped together and firing together. So when we think of it that way, it makes even more sense to train them to fire together, right? So when we acquire a gratitude journal, which is the best way, and we write down 3 things I am grateful for each day, every day, 7 days a week, and the I am grateful for part is really important versus my dog, my family, my partner, whatever. It's really important because this is how neurons, just like a 2-year-old toddler, kind of learn what to do. So I am grateful for, and then after about 21 days, it takes a habit to shift. You'll start to notice the good things in your day without even trying as much. Doesn't mean we give up on the effort. Still lots of effort, though it does become somewhat automatic, which is really, really neat. And we call that the Tetris effect. And that, I give another shout out to Sean Aker with the Happiness Advantage, book I use in my Minecraft class actually. And that name comes from the video game Tetris, when if somebody plays even for a short amount of time with the colored shapes, they kind of put them in different patterns. The brain automatically, even when the game is over, tries to continue that and put things into patterns. And so that can work for us or against us. So the Tetris effect with the gratitude journal is a great thing, because after 3 weeks-ish, the brain automatically starts to look for the positive in the day, just little things. I'm grateful for my hot tea. And the big things, I'm grateful for my eyesight, and it just automatically starts to view things with a lens that's positive. It's really awesome. So now, and then we talked about forgiveness, because we're tying the two together, right? And remember that we said forgiveness, contrary to cliches and popular belief, is not about forgetting at all, not at all. And Claudia Black, remember we talked about her, pioneer in the ACOA movement, said forgiveness, I'm paraphrasing, forgiveness has absolutely nothing to do with forgetting and everything to do with remembering and choosing to move forward. It has everything to do with remembering and choosing to move forward. Okay, now tying these together, okay, we know right off the bat when we're feeling grateful, we're in a grateful place, we're not anxious. They can't coexist in the same place. When we're grateful, we're not feeling fearful, we're not feeling afraid, because our hearts are on fire for what's in the moment and what's going so well. The conversation with my partner, my friend, or my child, this reading Dr. Seuss at this minute to my little child or grandchild, and being out in the woods, the chocolate cake I'm immersing myself in, whatever. We're grateful for this. We can't be anxious and afraid. And the forgiveness piece, right? The thing is, a grateful heart has absolutely no desire to harm anybody. And that's huge. And it's harm on a big scale. Like we can think globally, on the big scale, and also even on the smaller scale, just when we get snarky, we say something that's unkind. Whereas if we were, had primed our day with grateful thoughts first thing in the morning, we are far less apt to want to seek harm on anyone, even if it's just a snarky comment. From anywhere to like an actual rumor spreading, from anywhere to actually, consciously neglecting an obligation to somebody, to, and then the far end with actually harming somebody. And that's just so huge, because gratitude just grows. Gratitude attracts more gratitude. And the other thing is, gratitude is a precursor to joy. It's a precursor to joy, and a joyful heart is certainly a forgiving heart, and not having any kind of capacity to want to hurt anybody. When somebody's in a joyful moment, a lot of times they're in a flow zone, kind of no one else I'd want to be in this minute, nowhere else I'd want to be in this minute. They're right there in the zone, connected to, like the collective conscious thing, connected to all the other divine spirits in the world, all at once. And there's such a huge connection. A grateful heart and forgiveness go together like peas and carrots. And just imagine, it's good on the individual scale, great for those, the relationships we have, and on a global scale, just wow. I can just go so far with that, just envisioning, if each of us on the world, if we planned like a time per day, even just every day for a week, coordinating with everybody's time zones, if we all just said, I am grateful for 3 times, it literally takes less than 60 seconds. Imagine that across the globe, what that would do for us. The vibration would be amazing. So that's it. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off. Have a grateful and forgiving day.